check Mumble right quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to?
What are you checking?
Just checking Mumble right quick.
I just didn't know why you were checking Mumble.
Make sure Mindfiend's gone.
Okay.
Do you want to warp over to the Taj right quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. I found a 1 wide 5 clock. Sorry, I'm looking here right quick. It just depends on how tall it is. Is the thing. What is it? / warp TAJ?
Yeah.
Was that what you were talking about? The flattening it off or whatever?
Yeah, you did a fine job.
Okay.
Fine job. Got the front facade finished.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all 4 of the sides, and then I got the 4 sides laid out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see where they are here.
Yeah.
And then the blocks in the corners, there's the inner facade, which will be just a solid wall that will go up. A solid wall of sandstone that will connect in between these 4 blocks here.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be as high as the 2 arch section there.
Okay.
And then in it will be windows and doors that will, you know, let you into the inner part here.
Mm-hmm.
And I figure in here, one thing I was thinking was making a big gold ring.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Something like a big gold ring with a diamond block on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
For their anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've got it laid out, so at least we know where to put the walls and all now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the dome on top.
Mm-hmm.
The onion dome, and then we can get working on the figuring out the big bends in the corner.
Right.
Which will be where, you know, these dirt blocks here are.
Okay.
Alright.
Very, very cool.
Alrighty. So yeah, that's what I was doing earlier today.
Okay.
Or actually late last night when everybody was off.
Right, I gotcha. Gotcha.
I guess I'll throw my sand in here. I've still got a stack of sand I'll throw in there. So we can make some more sandstone.
Okay.
Yeah,
did you want
to? Taking quite a bit.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure it's going to, yeah. You want to port back over to spawn real quick? And,
Yeah, we'll go back to spawn.
Okay. I'll just see how this...
Hey bros, how's it going? Gnarlo here. I'm just standing here staring out the cockpit glass of the BROCRAFT. I don't know if that's the official name of it, but that's going to be the working title so far here of our airship that we are building at Spawn Base. It's the BROCRAFT. Y'all should have seen it actually completed by now. We're doing a little time shifting in this video. Gonna do a little time travel. And it is raining again. I swear it is constantly raining on this server. It sure feels like it. Just like it feels like the daytimes have been shortened to about 2 minutes. It absolutely feels as if the server has been moved to the Pacific Northwest and it just rains here all the time. Although, fun trivia fact, I was in the car yesterday. I heard that Seattle, Washington, the city that's, I guess, known as Rain City. You think of Seattle as constantly having rain. They had rain yesterday, which was the first time, and I think they said 43 days that they'd had measurable precipitation in the city. That is the second longest time they have ever gone without rain. It's nothing for us here down here in Georgia, but yeah, all right, Seattle, way to go. See, dried out a little bit. All right. Anyway, we're here at Spawn Base, I was going to show y'all, we're going to do a little time shifting. Y'all have surely seen this by now. But we're going to do a little time shifting, and I'm going to show you a project that I'm working on. Let me go ahead and warp over to it. Warp Taj. And it's going to take us right over here. Y'all have probably seen this by now, because I will show the reveal on this before y'all ever see the this video here, the making of video. This right here is the Taj Mahal that we are building. The 3 actual blood bros and I, me and Dwendon and Keeber, we are building this in celebration of Mindfiend and the Mrs. Mindfiends. Both of them had a birthday, you know, one in July, one in August, and then their anniversary was in August as well. So we are going to build a memorial here to celebrate it. As you see, we've laid out the foundations of the 4 walls here. This here is a big bedrock box that I used World Edit. Got out my trusty wooden axe and laid out the corners of it in World Edit, and used the, I think, the wall command to slap 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor. There's actually a bedrock floor about 6 blocks down from here as well. So there's no way into this room unless you know the warp command and have op powers and have permission to get into this room, which only those 3 bros have. Mindfiend, as far as I know, is not aware of it. The other way of getting in is to use the through command. Walk up to a wall and type through, and boom, you walk through it as if it was not there. As you can see, right over here is the statue of either One Bone or Bouncer or whoever it is that you want to call it, that Dwendon made Mindfiend right after he came on the server. And as you see over the top of the hill here, you'll see, yes, there it is, the skeleton face and Mindfiend's large wheat and original wheat and pumpkin farm. So there you go. There is the giant bedrock box that is within. Getting some fascinating, I don't know if you catch them on the video, but some, I think it's called moire effects. Whenever you get the pattern effects and you get the wavy, freaky, psychedelic lines that flicker back and forth across it. Let's go back through, back inside. So far, as far as I know, Mindfiend is not aware of this. He has not mentioned it, and surely he would have. Everything here is being built legit. We had to level out the land, which brought in a lot of dirt for. The biggest thing, of course, is the sandstone. We're making it out of sandstone. I know that the original is made out of white marble. However, the picture that I am using as a model, yeah, it's suffering from kind of the same conditions so many of our world treasures are suffering from. It's kind of dirty. You can tell the pollution and all has kind of gotten to it, and it's actually kind of a dingy grayish yellow color in the picture. So I thought sandstone would be good. Plus, the other additional fact is we're using upside down stairs for a lot of the arches and things, and you can't do that with wool blocks, unfortunately. So, but it is reusing up a lot of sandstone. The other great feature of sandstone is you got the 3 different types. First, we're going to build the walls probably out of just normal sandstone, and then we'll go in and do detail work, like, you know, a patterned line up and down between these 2 sections of probably the what is it, carved sandstone. And I'm thinking that we may make the base, because we're going to make the foundation plinth that it stands on as well, probably make that out of smooth sandstone. So you're going to have 4 walls around it that look just like this with the multiple arches. You see they're laid out, one on the side, one in the back, one on the other side. And then where these interior squares are, This is going to be a solid sandstone box, as high as this section's right here, as high as the 2-arch section. And it'll go all the way around as well. There'll be doors on each side of it so you can come inside. And then here in the center we're going to have our little, not that the building's not enough of a present, but we're going to have the golden wedding ring. Probably a ring of gold blocks with a diamond block on top of it is the plan at the moment to celebrate their anniversary. Of course, it had to be high because we're going to build the big onion dome up on top of it. This is by no means a simulation, a one-to-one scale model or anything of how large the Taj actually is. We're not trying to do that. We're building simply a facsimile of it, not a replica. We're going to get the basic shape down, want everything to look somewhat correctly there, and make it recognizable as that's what it is. If we were actually going to build a one-to-one replica, this would have to be, this for instance, this wall here would probably be about 3 times as long, this front wall. I mean, the Taj is huge, and in fact we'd have to dig down probably to bedrock because it would be so high it would be difficult to fit it within the building bounds that you have now. It is a very large structure. So there you go. That is what we're working on. The part that we're doing, we're not just building the Taj. The part to celebrate the two of them is in the corners. We're going to kind of do a blending of their cultures too. We're going to have the Taj Mahal in the center and the thing inside it. And the 4 minarets, the first of which I've got the foundation points laid out here. It's probably going to be in various kinds of wood to add the color and detailing on it. The 4 minarets that are going to stand at the corners are each one going to be Big Ben. So you're going to have the minaret, you're going to have the Taj Mahal in the center, and the 4 minarets on the 4 corners are each going to be Big Ben. So it'll be the wedding, the blending of the 2 cultures that they have. So there you go. I thought y'all might be interested in that a little bit. And that's where we are. So thank y'all for watching. Wanted to give you an idea of what we were up to, our secret project, and show y'all that we are actually doing this whenever the reveal came in. Hopefully in about a week. I think maybe we can, between the 3 of us, get enough time to get on and finish building it in about that amount of time, I'm hoping. The biggest part of it is actually doing all the sand collecting, which I'm fixing to go out and start working on again now. So the only part that has not been legit is of course the bedrock box, which will be just dissolved and taken away whenever we're ready to show it off to them. And these glowstones. The glowstones will all be replaced with legit glowstones and torches and that sort of thing. It's just whenever I made the box, I came into the box and within seconds it was full of creepers and zombies, so I had to go into God mode and give myself something right quick that I could throw down and light up the entire place, and glowstones happened to be the first thing that I came across on the list. So I'm going to show y'all one other thing. Let me go outside and go through, not Thursday, through. Ooh. Since I am in op mode, let's time day. There we go. And I'm going to show y'all one more thing before I leave. Alright, we're here at Mindfiend's, like I said, original base. Here's his pumpkin, melon, and wheat farms that he constructed way back on the 1st of March 2012. That's a long time ago. He's been on the server for quite a while now. He was over here helping me the other day. Like I said, we're building the Botanic, and we were at his wool farm. He's got quite the nice wool farm over here with all the sheep and all, and you can pretty much harvest to your heart's content and never have to worry about running out of woolly sheep. He's got the top part dirt made out of grass and the bottom is grass, and of course there's grass here and grass underneath all these blocks. He's got that set up so that there's constantly regenerating grass in there for them to eat, and it keeps them pretty well fleeced up all the time. But he was over here helping me and running back and forth. He'd go over here and get some wheat and come back and harvest some jack-o'-lanterns and that kind of stuff, and he never happened to notice the Borg box there. I mean, I can't even walk around out here without seeing that gigantic cube looming in the distance. But I guess it's also a question of familiarity. I know it's there, so I can't even turn around without seeing it. I imagine though, if you're just going like this or whatever and you didn't actually looking for it, maybe you might miss it. But so far, he's not noticed it. And I think we've got enough wool, so hopefully he will go back to, this will go back to the abandoned area lying in fallow, like it has been for a while now, and we'll be in peace. So there you go. We will catch you next time, and I hope you all have enjoyed this little glimpse into what we've been up to. Hey folks, Gnarlo here. We're just giving you a quick update. Sorry, it's about a week after the last time we were inside the big Borg cube. And as you see, I've done a little bit of work. It's been busy at my real job and all. But we have actually gotten 3 of the outer sides done, all the way to putting on the ladders, the steps and everything to make the archways. And we're about to start working on the 4th. I'm off all this week, so we should be finishing it up. And then we can actually do the reveal to Mindfiend. And hopefully have a reaction shot with them. So we're just going to keep working here. The one thing I have noticed, everything's lit up very well. Once again, like I said, everything here is legit, except for the glowstone. The glowstone was actually edited in because, once again, we're going to be getting rid of all of it. The one thing I have found with the glowstone, though, is that I was kind of unexpectedly found out that, as Gog would say, Endermans can still show up in here. I had not thought about that. I've managed to kill 2 of them now, as you see with my Mindfiend patented Enderman hunting shed there. You just build that. It's too high. Get up underneath it, stare at them, and then look away, have them teleport to you. And then as long as you stare at their crotch, and they don't teleport away while you beat them to death. And as you see down here in my inventory, I have gotten an ender pearl out of it. Just 1 so far, but several pieces of experience as well. Okay, and we are full up here. Let me see. Let's put another glowstone down to light that up. Fortunately, they're also high enough, they're bright enough that they light up the archway there as well. So that's one side. I don't think we're going to have enough. We might have enough to finish off this other part over here. At least the lower archway parts. Let's see if we got enough dirt to get us up there. One more. Yay, good. And none to get us there. Wood? Wood it's gonna be. Okay. So this should boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's the second arch, and then this goes up by 2. 2. And 1. Let's throw down another light stone here. That's as high as we're going to be able to take it. Alright, so there you go. We've got the other wall here halfway done. Need to finish off the part across there and then build the archwork in the middle, and then all 4 of the outer walls will be done. We can start working on the inner wall. The inner wall is going to be all the way up as high as the lower part of the arch, where you see these 4 blocks are, but they're going to be solid walls all the way around. And so far that has been the biggest part of doing this. The slowest part of doing this is collecting all the sand. Because I go to one of our deserts and I spend a daytime collecting sand, and I get about enough to make about 2 stacks of sandstone. So I'll teleport back here, and then I go out and collect more sand again. So that's been the slowest part, but like I said, it's been I've got a week off coming, starting, well, it started today as a matter of fact. So we'll be able to complete it, and hopefully by the end of the week we will be presenting it to Mindfiend. So there you go. We'll do a follow-up whenever we get the inner wall going here. So we'll see you then. Alrighty folks, it is now the 25th. It's a few days later. You see Dwindon's over here helping out. We've been collecting sand. We've got the inner wall finished now, and the connecting roof that goes all the way around. So it is getting there. Now we've got to cap it off with a roof, finish the corners, which there will be a floor up here that goes around the corner on each one of the 4 corners. And then we'll be ready to start working on the big dome on top. Do the Big Ben minarets in the corners, and our interpretation of the Taj will be done. So hopefully by the end of this week we will be able to turn it over and show it off to the Mindfiend, present it to him. So we're almost there. Dwindon's off getting coffee right now. I think I'm going to do the same thing. So we will catch you next time whenever we get closer to being finished. See, he's out. Take the dogs out. So yeah, hopefully next time we'll have at least part of the dome done, and we'll show it off then. So thanks for watching.